Hey y'all, it's Miss Agan. Today our topic is going to be writing ratios from word problems. Very similar to what we did yesterday where we wrote ratios from like a given picture. Only difference is now we're going to have to read and determine what each number is referring to, not just look at a picture and know what it is. Okay, but it's still very simple. Remember that the ways we can write a ratio are as a fraction. So if my ratio was 2 to 3, I could put 2 over 3. I could write it with a colon, 2 to 3, or I could write it 2 to 3. This little keyword, even though it seems small and insignificant, is actually really important. The word to will tell you the two things that are being compared in your ratio. Whatever comes before the word to and whatever comes after it. And that's something we're going to look for when we're reading these word problems today. Okay? So this video should be pretty short. We're just going to go over a couple examples and determine the ratio that they're asking for. One thing I did want to address real quickly is my remote kids at home. I am going to start giving you a copy of the notes in Canvas, so in the agenda, so you could print it if you have the capability, or if you have a way that you can write on it on your computer. I don't know if you have that capability, but I will always send you a copy of the worksheet so you can print it if you have the capability of doing so you can write on it. So you don't have to write everything down. And then also I wanted to address, guys, now that I'm back at school, it takes me usually until about 9, my first class doesn't start until after 9:30. So it does take me a little bit longer to get these videos uploaded each day. So if you get on at 8 o'clock and it's not there, just check back. Like I said, it should be up no later than 9:30 every day. But let's get started. All right, so the first one says, in the auditorium, there is 1 red chair and 49 blue chairs. What is the ratio, so we're finding the ratio, of the number of red chairs to the number of blue chairs? So right here is my ratio. We want a ratio of red to, I can put my colon, red to blue. That's what my ratio needs to look like. But I'm going to write it as a fraction, just because I think that's easier to look at in my personal opinion. You don't really need to. I guess we can do it here. I'll do it both ways. So we know we're going to have red first and blue second because that's how it's worded. Okay. And now I can go up here and I can see that the number for red was 1. So that's going to be my first number or my numerator. And then blue comes second. 49 blue. So there we go. So I've got 1 to 49, or I can say 1 to 49 as a fraction. So the correct answer is this one. And these are IXL questions. So this is what you're going to see on your assignment today. Questions like this. All right, the second one, there are 13 students sitting on the bleachers. So 13 students, but more specifically, they are sitting on the bleachers. Oh, sitting on the bleachers. I guess I should put that part. And then 9 students sitting on the floor. So we've got 13 are on the bleachers and 9 are on the floor. What is the ratio of the number of students sitting on the floor to the number sitting on the, sorry, this is getting kind of crazy, on the bleachers? So here's my word to. So before that is floor. And after that is the number sitting on the bleachers. So first has to be the floor number and then the bleachers, because that's how it's listed. Floor to bleachers. So 13 were sitting on the bleachers. So I know 13 is going to go here with this one. There's my colon in front of it. And then floor has to come first. 9 students sitting on the floor. So 9 to 13. Oopsie. 9 to 13 is my ratio. Just got to read them carefully and make sure, like, these numbers were flipped. Up here, they were in the same order, like 1 to 49, 1 to 49. But here, they did flip the way the ratio was asked. They wanted the floor first and then the bleachers. All right, the third one. A movie theater sold 30 child tickets. So 30 or children. The other 20 tickets sold were adult tickets. So 30 children, 20 adult. What is the ratio of the number of adult tickets to the number of child tickets. So here's my word to, adult to child. Adult to child. So adult has to come first, 30 child, 20 adult, so 20 is going to go first. There's my colon. Child comes second. Here's child. It was 30. So my ratio is 20 to 30. And then the last one says a car factory made 27 cars with a sunroof. 27 cars with a sunroof. 27 with a sunroof. 14 cars without a sunroof. So no sunroof. What is the ratio of the number of cars without a sunroof to the total number of cars? Okay, so this is the number of cars without. So we know we're going to start with without. 2 is my colon, and then it says total. So without, and then the total. So without, 27 cars with a sunroof, so that's with, so I don't need that one. 14 cars without, okay, so that's the number I'm going to use here. Then my colon. Now this says total. This is cars that have a sunroof, but we don't want the ones with a sunroof, we want the total number of cars. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to take 27 and 14, and I'm going to add them together to get the total. 7 plus 4 is 11. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So my total was 41. So my ratio is 14 to 41. And that is it. So, like I said, it's pretty basic. We're just finding that ratio. Look for that keyword of 2. It tells you whatever's in front of it goes first, and whatever goes after the word 2 goes second. And just make sure you pay attention to which numbers you're putting where. Don't just go in the same order that the problem gives it to you, and make sure if it says something about total that you add those 2 numbers up. Okay? You won't always have to add. Sometimes it'll give you the total, but just read them carefully. All right? So hopefully y'all found this pretty easy. If y'all have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Join me on Zoom. Hopefully my Zoom link is working better today. I know yesterday it was acting weird. I think I got it figured out and fixed it, but we'll see. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Y'all have a great day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.